Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and Hello, I'm ArchieLuxury, and welcome to the program. And today I've got an email in. This is an email in. Dear Archie, I write to you to obtain your wisdom for a dear friend of mine. And he goes on to say, just going to get my mic. Where's my mic, fuckers? My mic. Just get my mic. And he goes on to say they're dear friend of his. And this is a concern. It's very much a concern for many fuckers out there. And basically he goes on to say they're for a dear friend of his, whom I will refer to as Uncle Bob, to protect his identity. He loves your channel. I do too. In fact, when we spend time together, which is somewhat infrequently given our schedules, we enjoy watching your videos and discussing your advice on watches and women. Recently, Uncle Bob acquired a vintage Submariner at a very reasonable price. The watch means a lot to him as it was a replacement for one that he had to offload under dire circumstances. I know you can appreciate that. Unfortunately, however, he has to hide it from his girlfriend because she will fail to appreciate its beauty, value, and emotional significance. There's no telling what she might do if she finds out he spent a few grand of his own money. If she's found out he spent a few grand of his own money. And I'm a little scared for him. With that in mind, here is where Uncle Bob needs your wisdom. What should he do? Tell his woman about his purchase and potentially end up back on the market for another woman? Continue to hide his purchase and live in fear she'll find out? Sell it and spend the money on her or something else? Much appreciate and keep up the good work. Yours truly, Concerned in California. P.S. Don't use my name either, as it would blow Uncle Bob's cover. What a dilemma, an absolute dilemma there on the ArchieLuxury channel. And all I gotta say is, Uncle Bob, you have allowed this woman to have far too much power. This is fucking ridiculous. This is your money you've spent. You spent your money. And what the fuck are you talking about? This is absolutely ridiculous. You're not even married to this woman. And even if you were married to her, why aren't you allowed to buy a wristwatch? I don't understand this. This is just ridiculous. How can you kowtow to this woman? And this is just fucking ridiculous. Okay? This is fucking ridiculous. Personally, my advice to you is run as fast as you can. Personally, you empowered this woman with this power. You should just tell her that you bought this watch for yourself. I mean, what does she expect? This is your money you've used. You've got to justify it to her. She's not your wife. She's your girlfriend. And you need to... Man, what sort of pussies are you? What sort of pussies? Firstly, there's Uncle Bob. And then there's Uncle Bob's friend. What sort of pussies are you guys? I mean, you bought a vintage Rolex. So what? So what? I just don't get it. Why does she need to be involved in any of this? This is fucking ridiculous, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I never heard anything so fucking pussyfoot around here. Your question, what should he do? Tell this woman about his purchase and potentially end back on the market for another woman? Fuck me dead. This is the caliber of women that you're chasing. Man, you're better off being single. This is bullshit. What does she bring to the table? Continue to hide his purchase and live in fear she'll find out? Man, you can't fucking live like that. Sell it and spend the money on her? That'll be a waste of money. Man, why do you give her the power? I would just wear the watch. I mean, you can play it any way you want. Personally, I would just say to her, yep, I'd just wear the watch. And when she asks, hey, what's that watch? I'd just say, yeah, I bought a watch for myself. I forgot, yeah, I bought a watch for myself. Do you like it? And then the inevitable, she'll say, how much? And I'd personally, I like to just tell the truth. It's a vintage Rolex. It was a couple $1,000s. I like watches, honey. Do you have a problem with that? And when she then explodes, you can tell her to fuck off. Okay? Tell her to fuck off big time. I mean, fuck me dead. What sort of a mouse are you? Can you not just tell her that you've bought a vintage Rolex? So what? So what? And I bet you it was a fucking steel one. It wasn't even a gold one. I mean, fuck, what the hell is happening to you menfolk out there? You don't need to get them involved in it. Fuck me dead. It's your money. It's your money. You've used it to buy something for yourself. What's the problem? You're asking the question, what should he do? Tell his woman about his purchase? Well, it's up to him. I personally wouldn't even mention it. I'd just wear the thing if she asked. You could either say, yeah, my friend gave it to me. You could say any twist on that. Yeah, I've had it for a while. It's been in the shop. I finally got it repaired. Play it like that. Or you could just say, yeah, I bought it. It's a watch. I've always wanted a Rolex. I bought one. Yeah, play it like that. And see if you can get her to buy a GMT or an Explorer 2 to complement it. Continue to hide his purchase? You can't live like that. You're empowering her pussy. Why? This woman, does she fuck you when you come in the door? Does she give you a blowjob the instant you come through the door? Does she disrobe? That's the only time you've got to guard these things. Sell it and spend it on her. That's a waste of money. What would you do that for? And then when she leaves you, you'll have nothing. At least you'll have your watch. Something else. Man, you gotta have a spine. You gotta man up. Man, I don't understand this shit. I'd just wear it. 9 times out of 10, she wouldn't even recognize it or notice it. Wear the fucking thing. Yeah, I bought a watch. Yeah, it's a Rolex, baby. Just play it cool. Don't lead it anywhere. I mean, your money is what you want to do with it. I just can't see what the problem is here. I really can't see what the problem is. I personally would just wear it. Yeah, I bought a watch for myself. It was with my money. Is there a problem, honey? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I bought a watch with my money. That's what I work for, to buy things that I enjoy. Just like I work my ass off for your pussy. Same thing, isn't it? I don't understand. I'd just wear the thing. If she says anything, yeah, it's a watch. You could then at that point decide. Do you tell her, hey, it's a watch I've had for a long time. I finally sent it in for service. If it's a vintage piece, you could say you've owned it for a while. And you finally serviced it. Leave it at that. If otherwise, you could say, yeah, I bought a watch. So what? It was my money and I bought a watch. I wanted to buy a watch, honey. It's not a fucking... I don't understand. These guys, the reason these women treat you like shit is because you fucking empowered them. You have allowed them to carry on like this. The problem's not the women. It's these pussy blokes who don't have the balls to man up. That's what the problem is. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you nasty, vicious fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Tell them to grow a set.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece, we adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.